Hello! Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from victoriawhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. This week, the Reiki lineage and the Reiki guides have come forward in the energy, loud and strong, saying, tell your tribe the 5 Reiki principles. Let's do it. Let's get foundational. In our continuation, LM, more love and more money, welcoming in authentic abundance into our lives. #MLM. So, what are the 5 Reiki principles? Okay, so for all my Reiki students that are watching, you should be able to recite them. And I don't care if you just had your very first level 1 attunement, or if you've been a Reiki master for like 30 years. I've got students who've been, doing Reiki for 30 years, and then I've got students who, I just tomorrow I'm going to do someone, or just last week I did another person. Across the board, the foundation of your spiritual practice should be the 5 Reiki principles. In fact, Dr. Mikao Usui, when he founded Reiki as a system of natural healing and lifestyle, penned these 5 Reiki principles, they're Buddhist-based principles, as this needs to be recited daily, at least once, if not twice daily, and this is what we abide by, because that's the foundation. It's a foundation. It's like if Reiki was some sort of a country, this is our Pledge of Allegiance, right? So, the 5 Reiki principles. There's the direct translation that you can go by, or there's more of the emotional or feeling translation. For me personally, I tend to go between the two, but I will adhere to the direct translation, even though the grammar is a bit subjective. And you'll hear why. But the direct translation is the most uniform and most recognized version of the 5 Reiki principles. And the reason why they're so important is that when you recite them, there's magic in the words. And simply by living by these principles, you begin to heal your life. Even if you are not attuned to Reiki, or you don't even have a regular meditation practice. Okay? So here they are. Just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings, or honor my elders is another one. Depends on the translation for that one. Just for today, I will work honestly, and just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living being. Okay? The repetition of the phrase, just for today, in itself is a meditation. In itself is already healing. How often do we go from day to day thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do this tomorrow, or oh man, all this drama happened months ago, let me tell that story, blah, 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 or I can't believe so-and-so said that to me last week, I can't let it go, or oh my God, what am I going to do this Saturday? Your mind, when we get into what my yoga people call monkey mind, when the wheels start turning, they're never turning about what's going on right now. like when they're really like, when you can't stop, when you can't turn off. If you are up at 3 a.m. watching this video, mwah, I love you. I am praying for your ability to go to sleep. But honestly, if you're up with the energy at 2, 3, 4 a.m., it's because something from the past or the future is dominating you. Dominating your focus and dominating your mind. How can you come back to just today? How can you come back to just this moment? The commitment is small. Yet with that commitment of just for today, on a daily basis, you get a real, ongoing, consistent output of transformative healing energy. So, Dr. Usui, founder of Reiki, this is really brilliant to have people repeat just for today. Because when we release our attachment to the past, we can forgive. And when we release our attachment to the future, we can appreciate. Right? So let's go into them one by one really quick. First one, just for today, I will not anger. Now the grammar is a little bit subjective, but across the board, like if you go into Google, put for the 5 Reiki Principles. In general, they tend to say, I will not anger. Now, in a previous life, as in several years ago, I was an English major. So I know that I will not anger is not exactly proper grammar. However, the object is what is missing. I will not anger what or who. I like that the object is undefined. So this is getting into a little bit of linguistics here. When you say just to yourself, just for today, I will not anger, immediately your mind begins to populate the object of the anger. I will not anger myself. I will not anger my children. I will not anger my spouse. I will not anger my neighbor. I will not anger my friend. I will not anger my boss. I will not anger the earth. I will not anger my colon. I will not anger my skin. So I will not hold anger. So there's this sense of releasing that burning coal of frustration just for today. Number 2, just for today, I will not worry. If you could just say that one, oh my gosh, so much will change. That as a mantra, just for today, I will not worry. That's tough. You know, we live in a very fast-paced society, and our desire to worry comes from this desire to control. We're trying to control everything so much. But when you release worry, your body becomes more supple, calmer and gentler. Life becomes much easier. So, embracing not worrying. Just for today, I will be grateful for my many blessings. You know, the cure for depression is gratitude. Depression is this. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. We can't feel, hear, see anything outside of this nice little hole we either fell into or got shoved into or kind of dug for ourselves. The hole of depression, that tiny focus. So practicing gratitude. Way back when, one of the first love letters before we went to video was practicing extreme gratitude, such as giving thanks for each nail on your hand, every hair. There's things to be grateful for. Especially if you can watch this video, you need to be giving thanks. You have internet, you have technology, you have time, you have eyes. Right? Just for today, I will be grateful for my many blessings. Just for today, I will work honestly. This is a double-edged sword. So it could be when you're at work, being honest about how you feel. I'm not happy to be here. I do not like this place. At the same time, another way of working honestly is, I know I don't like being here, but I am. So for myself, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be kind to myself, but to honor the fact that I've committed to work here and that I'm receiving compensation, I'm going to be honest to myself first, and because of that, I'm going to put my best foot forward. Double-edged sword. If you know that you didn't cross that T and dot that I, just for today, do it. Don't stand by and wait for someone else to put out a fire that you notice. Right? So it's just for today I will not anger. Just for today I will not worry. Just for today I will work honestly. And just for today I will give thanks for my many blessings. Lastly, just for today I will be kind to my neighbor and every living being. Being kind to not only anyone that you encounter, which is your neighbor, but also to every living being, like the spider. Ah, on the wall, oh my God, kill it. That's not very kind. The practicing kindness is actually really difficult. Not to mention if you're being kind to your neighbor and every living being while working honestly, I mean, being kind and honest, that's a lot. That's a tall order. It's easy to just be like, I don't care, or that spider's in the way, or this person's an ass, so I'm going to treat him like one, or someone needs to teach that guy a lesson for cutting me off on the highway. Let it go. Be kind. You know, he may need to pee, or he may be rushing to someone who's about to give birth to a baby. You don't know their story. Let it go. So I'm hearing this week's oracle card calling to me in the energy. It's the Archangel Oracle cards. Yet another Doreen Virtue deck, one of 10, 12. There's a bunch of oracle cards here. At the dojo, you could come by and pull one to get a message anytime you come and visit. It's just open to any students and seekers that come through here. When this card came out after I asked the angels, what do we need to know? I was like, dang! You know what to do. Oh my gosh. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. It's like getting hit by a brick in the energy. Stop procrastinating. Stop. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Like, they're throwing down in the energy. They're throwing down. It's on. The reading is, you are far wiser than you realize, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answers that you seek. Someone in the energy said, stop asking. Stop asking. Well, what does that mean? And what should I do? There comes a point when you're asking those questions that you might be asking that to stall. I just need one more sign. I just need another confirmation. Come on now. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask Archangel Uriel to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. Uriel can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask him. And then be willing to work with him by taking action. Uriel helps to illuminate cloudy situations by lighting your pathway. He only uses lights one step at a time, however, so you may not be able to clearly discern the ultimate outcome of your actions, but you will know what step to take next all along the way with Uriel's help. Here's the reason why Uriel's coming forward when we're talking about the 5 Reiki principles. To all my Reiki people out there, you need to memorize your principles and you need to start abiding by them. Why? Because it keeps you clear as a channel for the energy. Okay? Just stop it. Stop avoiding it. Get back on your daily practice. Do your daily self-treatments and recite the 5 principles every day. That's what I do when I wake up every morning. Every morning, I'm like, that's for today. I will not anger this person today. I'm half dead, but I'm on it, okay? So if I can do it, you can do it too. All right, that's the end of the hammer coming down, but you know what to do. You do know. You took the class. You know, you got your certification. Use the knowledge that you have. Now, for the rest of the populace that's watching who aren't yet attuned to Reiki, you've been watching my videos, or if this is your first time, watch some more, but take action is the message that's coming to for everybody else from the energy. You know, there's standards that you've been brought up with. There's standards that you have within you, your own principles that you should be living by. You know what to do. You know how you really feel. Stop denying yourself and get going. Put it into action and have a regular practice of reminding yourself of what you stand for and get out there and live it. And it's just with that regular reminder. If it's once a day when you wake up, these are my core values in life. Education, love, safety, and honor. That's me. Education, love, safety, and honor. Those are my core values. Right? So, if I'm clear on that, I can base everything that I do on that foundation. You know, we get lost, or you can always tell if someone is having a hard time in being themselves in life. You know, if they're really struggling with their identity, if they say, when they're talking to you, oh, I don't know, I mean, it's kinda, or I don't know, or maybe it's, or I don't know what I want. The I don't know keeps popping out. Be kind to yourself if that's you. I can only say that because I've been there first. You know, that's how I roll. And how these love letters are not just to you, they're to me in you. Right? There's a mirror behind this video camera, and I'm always speaking to the me that is in you. Do you understand? So, you know what to do. What principles, whether it's these 5 Reiki principles, or what principles do you want to live by? Let alone whether or not you have been. What are the principles that you really want to abide by? What are your standards that you uphold for yourself? Make it real and take action by, this is a challenge, email. email me what are your principles? What are your standards that you want to live by? Especially in this year. Whole new you. You always have an opportunity to shift and change. What are your principles? You can, if you don't know, you can base them off the 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. Just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living thing. And just for today, I will work honestly. Switch them, sorry. But I got them. You can base them, your principles off that. Or if you share similar values to me, education, love, honor, safety, those are my core values. What are yours? Right? Get clear. But I'm challenging you to ground it and send me your principles. I'm excited to see your emails coming in, and I'm also excited to hear how are you going to create a daily devotional practice to them. Because it's one thing to know, it's another thing to live it. All right, I love you so much. You know what to do. I know, right? Ugh, you're real. Oh my gosh. I'll see you next week. Bye.